check how the sounds is okay. Good morning, everyone. It's Eriko and Ron from New York.
What's
Welcome.
good? What's up?
So let's get started. Good morning. 今日は RON の第2回目の、ライブということで、こちらとこちらで both sides we're gonna enjoy live interview. So today I'm gonna translate a little bit more than before. 今日はちょっと私の中ではトランスレートもチャレンジしてみようと思うので、少し区切って English and then I'm gonna translate Ron's his story ということで、やっていきたいと思います。ロンは私のお友達で、私のブッククラブでね、一緒に勉強をする仲間なんですけども、すごくエネルギーがもうすごい高くて、いつも every time I see you, every time I feel motivated and I always can't, stop smiling. So this is how you get your, his energy. そしてそのエネルギーがもう I want to make this energy to spread all over the world. So that's why I chose him to be here. And I'm so great to be here with you and interview you. And I'm so enjoying this moment. So それではもう一回ね、one more time, can you introduce yourself a little? And then after, let's continue. じゃあ、ロンの、インタビューなんだけど、その前に、in Japanese 日本語で、自己紹介をしてもらいたいと思います。
I'm still learning.
はい。Okay, so in English.
My name is Ron Johnson. I am a curator of entrepreneurial experiences. I like to take different experiences and collect them for entrepreneurs and creatives. So what I mean by that is I like to make workshops. I like to host retreats. I have an anti-goal setting session next week for friends. And so I love hosting and bringing people together. That is my calling. That is all I care about, is being a servant to people and creating community. I teach youth entrepreneurship. I like to teach, kids are expensive. Let's teach them how to make money. All right. And then I like to create learning curriculum for individuals as well. So if somebody is in the CMOS Brooklyn Gold business or in some type of tea business, if somebody were to teach me about tea, I can turn that content into a course that can be turned into lessons. And so I have an e-learning portal that allows people to host their content that I help create, and then people can go and learn on it on my e-learning portal. So that's my short introduction.
So you use the curator, the words. So which means なんかcurator means, to なんていうの、エネルギーをcurate するっていうことで、soロンの仕事は one of his job is to なんか not only train the mindset and also to focus on different view with 360 degrees, so to spread the something, so small idea, and then if you help it, and then you can engage to make it more kind of, to widen one idea. そうで、そのロンがやってるのは、そのアントレプレナーシップ、起業家たちを育てるっていうことをやってるんだけど、その、メンターとしてっていうのも一つなんだけど、そのメンターとしてのマインドセットもなんですが、その他にもその一個の何かこれやりたいっていうことを 実際別の視点から見て、もっともっとこういろんな方向性を一緒に考えていくっていうことをやっている。で、それはね、not only adults but also for kids っていうことで、子供たちにもそういうマインド起業家をねの精神を学ぶっていうそういうワークショップもやっています。That's in Japanese.
Agreed.
で、yeah, actually, ちょっとなんか、you're talking to a lot of information, so I'm kind of, you know, mixed up, but ちょっとだけ、トランスレートしました。で、so what do you do in retreat, for example? リトリートではどういうことをしてるの？
Yeah, so for the retreat, how did I do it? So this is what I love to, I need to, when I go to work, I need to leave home and I need to take my computer and my notebook
コンピューター持って
and my
て、ノート
pen
ブッ
with
クを持って
me.
て、ペン持ってて、
And if I don't have anything around me, I can really
それで
do
何も
that
なかった
deep work.
ら、一個だけに集中してできるんだよね。
And so
だか
I was
ら、
working on my youth entrepreneurship program, but I needed to
若者
focus.
向けのそのアントレプレナーシップのプログラムの時はもう集中しないといけない。それで Yes?
I'm an extrovert. I like having people around me as well. And so I reached out to my friends and said, hey, if I get a house on Airbnb, would you guys want to come with me to do a retreat to just focus on our work? And they said yes. And I found a mansion, a big house on Airbnb, and we stayed there for 2 nights. And we did a couple workshops. We cooked and ate together. And we just really focused on deep work. And then we also did some activities together about who we need to be what we need to be in the future. Who do we need to be today in order to be who we want in the future?
Interesting. その時はね、自分の仕事に、集中したかったから、まず自分のところ、場所を住んでるところを離れて別の場所に行く。で、その時にエアビーで宿を取ったんだけど、大きいマンションを借りて、それで仲間たち声をかけたら、僕もやりたい、私もやりたいっていう風に声が出たから、じゃあそこで、それぞれ仕事のこともね、バラバラなんだけど、でもそこでワークショップをやって、そしてその将来どんな自分になっていたいかっていうことを考えるっていうそういうワークをやったりしたというふうに言ってます。Yeah, I get an idea. If the COVID everything is, you know, the end, we can do both in Japan and also in New York or whatever in US. That's one thing. Yeah, great.
Eriko, listen. I want to work with you so bad. Let's make that happen. Please, let's make that happen. That would be awesome.
それやろうよって。Yeah, awesome.
Yes.
That's coming up, you know, I was picturing myself, you know, doing a workshop with you and everyone and that real, you know.
It would be so
それいい
fun.
ね
It would be so fun. We can definitely make that
Yeah,
happen.
why not? Great. でも、I think, you know, one good idea comes, you know, becomes in real with little, you know, kind of little something like this idea, right? Over the conversation. だからこういう会話ですごい、これやろうよっていう風にアイデアが湧き出るのってすごいいいなって、それが本当だなって思います。Great. Okay, then let's continue. So, 今日のロンにね、質問したいことっていうのは、ロンはレストランを経営していたんですけど、それがもう2年間で、そのニューヨークの中でも、行ってみたいお店100ランキングに入るような、すごい人気店だったんですね。で、前回の話では、そのスプリントのマインセットじゃなくて、マラソンのマインセットで、ロングランをしていくために、そこでマインドセットを変えたっていう話がちらっと出てきたんだけど、今日はね、みんなにも、その新しいことに、how to get out of your comfort zone っていうところ、to start new thing ね。それが新しいロンがレストランを始めた時のマインドセットだし、その次のステップのところでどういうふうに、ロンがまたこれは長く続けていく、そしてもっといいエネルギーを続けていくにはどういうふうにすればいいのかっていうこと、そこら辺を話してもらいたいなと思っています。Okay, so let me hear about your story to the at the beginning of to start your restaurant. So why
Yeah.
restaurant? Why food industry
Yeah.
and everything? Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for that question.
Yeah.
So when I was living in New York, I lived in New York for after I graduated college from the University of Michigan. Go Blue, go Blue,
Yeah, go Blue.
go Blue.
Yeah.
I moved to New York. I was on my second job working at Time Inc. as a sales planner, digital advertising. But I always knew I wanted to do something else. Like people are emailing each other at 10 o'clock at night, 11 p.m. at night, very late. And there's people like answering emails for work. I was like, I'm home. Well, there's, in the States, it's 9 to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 5 p.m., no more work. 7 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., emails. And I was like, I wish that I had that type of compassion to do that for work, but I don't have that compassion for work. And so I found myself hungry for more. And so I came to a point where I kind of started to complain about work. And I was telling my friends how about I want to do something different. I want to do something different. And this is what my friend told me. If you're going to complain about something, do something about it or shut up.
Okay. Then let me translate it. So that's after when was that?
This is in 2010.
So how long were you at New York?
No, this is I'm still in New York. This is
of course.
3 years in New York.
3 years in. So after you moved in New York for 3 years and then you found yourself like, oh, I want something new and I want to be hungry more.
Yes.
After
hungry for more, I want more.
Yeah. ニューヨークに引っ越してきて、そのミシガンから大学からね、卒業して仕事で、ニューヨークに住んで、もう社会人3年目ぐらいの時に、なんか9時から5時までの、from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. you're kind of satisfied with your new life and work, everything, but だけど、ちょっとなんかパッションがない。なんかもっと熱を、エネルギーを持ちたいっていうどっかにそれがあって、それで、なんかちょっとって言ってたら、友達が、その友達がね、hungry for more。それでもしそれが自分のね、complaints、自分のそのコンプレインばっかりで、愚痴ばっかり言ってんだったら、それ shut up。口を閉じろと。もしくは動けどっちかにしろっていうことを言われたと。Okay, good. And then next.
And so I was talking to another friend and when somebody asked me, what would you do for free for the rest of my life? And I sat and I thought about it and I slept on it. And that's when I realized I like bringing people together. I like to host. I like to serve people. I like to cook for friends. I like to provide a fun atmosphere for my friends to get together.
めっちゃいいじゃん。Okay, let me translate. なんかね、それで、So as your first friend is too strict for me, so you ask another friend
yes.
for advice. それで、初めの人がね、そういうふうにもう shut up とか、それか動けって言ったから、じゃあ次の人のところに、引きに行ったら、その人がこう言いましたと。What would you do for free for the rest of your life? なんか、もしね、無料でも人生をかけてやれること、なんかしてあげたいことって何なのって言った時に、ロンはって一晩考えて出てきたのは、やっぱり自分がつないでいく役になって人と人とをつなぐ、それをやるっていうのがやっぱ自分が無料でできる、人生をかけてできることだなって思ったんだって。Great. Then?
That's awesome. So
yeah,
so you
feel
30 minutes, right? 30 minutes?
Yes, 30
okay.
minutes.
Got you. So I started reading books about owning a restaurant. So the friend that told me do something about it or shut up, he also told me like you should do reading, like do something about this desire. You should go read books about it. So he was the one who was like, do something about it. I started reading. I went to libraries. One of the books told me to go meet with restaurant owners and ask them questions. I went to I went to more than two. I went to two restaurants. I met with two restaurant owners.
2つのね、本を読んでて、2つのレストランに行く。それは、その一番初めの友達が、本を読めた。なんかやりたいんだったら、そのことに関する本を読め。それもアドバイスした。で、本を読み始めたら、じゃあレストランに行こうと。Okay. Oh, I have a question. Why you're interested in restaurant? Do you like cooking or what? Yeah.
So when I was in college, we used to host a lot of house parties in college. And so it would be like a bring your own meat party. So they'll bring chicken wings or burgers and we would just throw it on the grill and we would just have a house party. And I used to do all the cooking. I love cooking. What up, Sid? And so when I slept and I thought about what do I like to do, what would I do for free for the rest of my life? I like bringing people together and I like cooking for my friends. And so when I visualize what that means, it makes me think about my grandmother's house and her kitchen. And so from there, I named my restaurant Mrs. Dorsey's Kitchen after my grandmother, still alive, and she's kicking and she's got all the juice. She is. I mean, I'm sure I can say it now, but it's 2022, 33. Yeah, her and her twin sister are going on 9 years old, and they're on Facebook.
What?
They know how to tweet. My grandmother is on virtual reality. She's got all the juice.
すごい、めっちゃ元気なんだって。おばあちゃんがもうとにかくさっきじゃあなんでレストランなのって言った時にそのみんなを学生の時にいろんな持ち寄りパーティーの自分がホストだったいつもでそこでいつも自分はクッキングをしててじゃあなんでそれ好きだったのかなって言ったらやっぱおばあちゃんがそのルーツにあったとでおばあちゃんのところはもうおばあちゃんみんなを寄せつけるすごいエネルギー今もめっちゃ元気だとでそれでそのレストランの名前を What's the name of your restaurant?
Mrs. Dorsey's Kitchen. Dorsey is my grandmother's last name. Mrs. Dorsey's Kitchen. Yep. Let me see here. I think I can do this. Okay.
Mrs. Dorsey's Kitchen ね。
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
で、Dorsey's Kitchen っていうレストランでした。Okay, then continue, please.
Yep. So, let's see. Okay. I met with two restaurant owners. One restaurant owner said, don't get into the restaurant industry. I was like, okay. Another restaurant owner, I asked him all these questions. He gave me like hours of his time and I just kept asking the right questions. And so he lived across the street from his restaurant. I went to his house. He gave me reading materials and business plans. And he told me about the Weibo program, an entrepreneurship program for adults. So I signed up, I prayed, I prayed and I fasted for a few days before I signed up for the program. And then I signed up for the program. I graduated from it and it was great. And I started testing out my restaurant by having dinner parties at my apartment because I didn't know what I was doing.
Wow. その2つの So you met two restaurant owners and then one それで、そしたらね Don't do restaurant industry and don't touch here is so dangerous. You're gonna kill yourself or whatever. それで危ないからやんない方がいいよって言われたんだけどでも、もう一人がそのアントレプレナーシップレストランのそういう起業家を育てる、学校っていうかコースをね紹介してくれてでそこに入ったそしてそこを卒業勉強してで一番初めは自分の、部屋にね友達を呼んでそこからスタートしたっていうのがレストランの始まりで So how do you So your first restaurant was blue cheese restaurant, right?
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
グリルの、OK。 grilled cheese sandwich だからのサンドイッチのレストランでした。Okay. And why sandwich and why
Oh, perfect. So I did not have restaurant experience. Check this out.
Yeah. Yes.
I had to start with something small and easy because I didn't know what I was getting into. I did not have restaurant experience. I know that I can toast bread, I can throw cheese on it and close it and call it a sandwich. I wanted to do something simple in order to get the ball rolling. Yeah, start small and easy. Exactly. So I'm gonna tell you this. I had a outdoor pop-up market for my first day. I did not know how much food to bring because I did not know how many people that would buy. Good?
Yeah.
I had so many people come to my booth. We kept selling out of food by noon, and I was ready to quit. My friends who were helping me out, they said, "You're not quitting. We're going to go buy more groceries, more food, and we're going to make more sandwiches." We kept getting more food and we stayed open. I made $1,000 in one day. Check this out.
$1,000 one day.
Yes. I went home at the end of the day. I added up all my expenses, all my bills. I had $999 in expenses. I made a $1 profit. And that's all I needed to keep going.
すごい、なんか、it's a story. まずね、本当にさっきさ、start small and easy なんでかって言ったら何の経験もないし、まずできることって言ったらパンを買って焼いて挟んで、それで grill sandwich. Yes, that's it. そしてなんかそのブース、お祭りみたいなところでそこでやったら、Oh my god, 12時にもうない nothing to sell, okay と思ったら Let's keep opening and 友達がいろいろ買ってきてくれて、そして買ってきてそれでお店をやった。そしてなんと売り上げが、$1,000 っていうことだから1、10、100、1000万、10万円だぐらいとして、そしてなんだけどこうやって数えて家で、そしたら profit はなんとたったの100円だったと。99,900 円が全部材料経費だった。そしてその100円で次のステップに行くっていう。So $1 is your next ticket to go.
Exactly. And so that's all I needed.
Wow.
I started doing Saturdays. And then I had food leftovers. So I started doing Saturday and Sunday, and I made more money, and I used more food items too. So I started.
OK、その次、まだね、材料が残ってたので、Saturday, Sunday、その次のね、日もやって、そして、プラス、新しいメニューも作ったと。OK?
Yes. So $1 in a dream. So I started doing more and more pop-up markets. And I got into a very big pop-up market in New York City. It's called the Columbus Circle Holiday Market. It's in Central Park. Huge pop-up market.
Wow.
A lot of money. A lot of money. So I decided to quit my job. And I went and did the pop-up market full time in order to open up a full restaurant.
Okay. Wow.
Go ahead.
で、OK。そのね、その後に、ポップアップマーケットっていうのは、まあ、なんていうんだろう、まあ、町のお祭りみたいなやつか かな。で、そこの、出店みたいなものをずっとやってたと。それで、ニューヨークのマンハッタンのセントラルパークの大きいポップアップマーケットの、フェスティバルみたいなのがあったから、そこに行ったらもうめっちゃ儲かって、その時に、よし、じゃあもうフルでポップアップマーケットやるぞって、とりあえずお店を作る試験を作るまでやろうっていうふうに、その時に決めた。Till then, you haven't, didn't think about to open the restaurant from the first kickstart. Rather,
No.
you just keep doing the small success and then step little by little. Yeah.
Marathon mindset.
Okay, その時から that's a marathon mindset, right? すごい。Yeah.
So this is important. Once I quit my job, things started off going very well. And I ended up getting business partners, and we found a space to open up a permanent location for my restaurant.
Yeah.
By September of 2013, everything went wrong. Everything.
Oh.
I had a long-term relationship that ended. I had one of my friends was a business partner. He wanted out, and so he took me to court. I got sued.
What?
I had a puppy. My puppy died.
Oh my God.
His name was Lucky.
What a story. もう聞いて、you are disappearing now from the それで、だけどそれまではすごいうまくいってたんだけど、じゃあお店決めますっていう時に、もうビジネスパートナーも見つかって、よーしって言ってたんだけど、その年の、12月に、everything's corrupts。ガールフレンドはいなくなるし、そのパートナーが自分を裁判にかけてもいなくなって、裁判にも出される。そして、ワンちゃんが死んじゃったっていう。What's happened?
Yeah.
それで、
yeah.
Okay, then story is continue to the next session.
And we're out of here. And we're out. That's it. There's more. Stay tuned. There's more.
What about that?
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
That's all we got.
That's a really disaster.
What happens next?
Okay. What happens next? じゃあ、what happens next っていうことで、please guess what's going to be. But so today's lesson is start small and start something easy. But なんか every time you feel that you get success, every time you follow your heart, right?
And this is important. And this is, is what I know now. I wasn't thinking like this 10 years. Oh my gosh, 10 years ago. I wasn't thinking like this 10 years ago. But what I know now.
今思うのは10年前は全然分かってなかったけど、今分かってることは、yes?
What I know now is in order to grow,
成長するためには、
we need to continue to be tested.
いつもテストしていかないといけない。
I believe in God. I believe I was tested, and I kept going through adversity, through struggle and challenges. It made me stronger.
Yeah.
And also, I was building out the restaurant. I had two contractors. I had two contractors. Both of them walked off on the job on me at the very beginning and at the very end. only me and my dad and one other person, we finished building out the restaurant because no one else was there to help us. I've never built out a restaurant in my life. So these
Wow.
tests are going to happen when you do something you've never done before. The test is, how do you respond when things get hard? You can complain or you can do something about it.
Great.
That's it. I'm done. That's it.
だから今10年前は全然気づいてなくて分かんなかったんだけど、今だから言えることっていうのは、そういう新しいことを何かするときに何かが something's happened。でもそれは God からの何かの大いなる力からのテストだ。で、その時に you can quit or you can just complain わーっていうこともできるけど、何をするか、そのリアクション、そこで決まるっていう、そのレストランを作った時も、初め2人の手伝ってくれる人がいたんだけど、結局はその人たちはいなくなっちゃって、自分で何もやったことないのに、お父さんと、あとロンだけが最後残ってレストランも建てた。だけどその時に、いなくなった時に、ダメだじゃなくって、そのまま続けてた。それはテストだったんだなって今だから思うって言ってます。Great! That's really nice conclusion for today.
I love it. That was perfect.
I can't wait for next story. ちょっと次のね。But anyway, my plan was, so we have to continue for the next, maybe for this story, and then following comes. じゃあ次のストーリーは、about how he so from the bottom and then how does the RON did to conquer it or to continue to the next field.
Awesome.
Oh, can't wait.
It's funny. I've never been able to tell this story because it hurt my heart. It made me sad, but it's been 10 years now.
Wow.
So pain, rejection, sadness, it's temporary because I said so. It's not going to stay in here forever. I have a story to tell, and I'm not going to let it slow me down. I choose that. I could choose to stay sad. I choose to grow from it. And that's my choice.
すごい。Oh, that's so cool. その時は本当に今この話をして今まではできなかったって、だってもうその時すごい悲しかったから、それをね言うともう心臓がめちゃめちゃ痛かったんだけど、でもそれってやっぱりそこにステイするんじゃなくって前に進める、それだけそういうふうにマインドセットがなっていく。だから So the darkness is, if the darkness is darker and darker, if you get through it, the light turn out to be really, really strong, sharp light to lighten someone. So that's the thing. ね、それすごい思う。Okay, thank you. 続きが気になる。I can't wait. ありがとう、リエ。Thank you, リエ。
This is awesome.
Awesome. I think you all enjoyed, and my translation is, I think you understand whole story about Ron's beautiful path for 10 years ago, and to be continued.
To be continued.
というわけで、今日はパワフルエリコの、学びの部屋。私の友達ニューヨークのロンがニューヨークからお届けしました。今日のストーリーはまた続きがあるので、また来週に続きをお楽しみにということで、Thanks for watching everyone! Thank you! Bye! それでは、Instagram friends, see you!
Bye!
And see you everyone! End broadcast します。